Hey everyone, it's Courtney. Today we're going to be going over my 25 and 26 week pregnancy update, and we're also going to do a belly shot towards the end. So let's go ahead and get started. For those of you that are new here, I am currently 26 weeks pregnant with a little girl. I do have an 18-month-old daughter as well, and I do everything pregnancy, motherhood, and lifestyle on this channel. So if you like those types of videos and you want to keep up on my pregnancy updates, make sure you are subscribed and that you like this video. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about is cravings. This entire pregnancy, I feel like I've been craving sweets, and that is not normal for me. Normally, I am not a sweets person, but now that it's getting closer to Halloween, we have this big bowl of Halloween candy on our counter, and I feel like we've already ate almost half of it, and it's not even Halloween. So I just love anything sweet. I'm still really into breakfast for dinner, just any kind of breakfast food. I feel like that's like my absolute favorite right now. And then when it comes to like dinner time, I feel like I have to have like mashed potatoes and gravy with whatever we're having. So I just make my own mashed potatoes and gravy, and it just hits the spot. I don't know what it is, but it's just that salty and sweet combination that I've been craving is just really, really good. As far as symptoms go, my biggest one that I've noticed this week is my scalp is so itchy and so dry. Normally you get like super itchy on your belly because it's like growing and expanding and everything, but that's not the case for me. I feel like my scalp is just like flaky because all I want to do is just scratch it and itch it. I do live in Texas, so it is pretty humid here, and like fall here isn't really as cold as what I'm used to like in Colorado. So this is all new to me. I don't know if it's the weather or if it's a pregnancy symptom, but I thought I would mention it. So if you have any tips on like dry scalp or like dandruff or anything like that, let me know if there's like any special shampoos or concoctions that I can do to get rid of this, because it is nasty. So sorry in advance if you can see that. Another symptom is I feel like I'm already at that stage where if something falls on the ground, it's dead to me. If you've been pregnant before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I feel like this was more of an issue later in my pregnancy than this soon, but I just noticed like if my toddler drops something on the floor, I kind of either, if it's food, I just let the dog get it if it's not like toxic or whatever, or I just kind of wait until there's like enough stuff on the floor to like make it worth my while to like crawl down there, or I'll just ask my husband to help me. But yeah, I'm definitely at that stage where I just, if it's on the floor and I don't need it, I'm gonna probably just leave it there until later. Kind of along with that, I've also been having trouble getting my shoes on. When you get a big belly, it just makes it very difficult to like bend over and get your shoes on. Luckily, it's been super hot here in Texas, so I've just been wearing like flip-flops and like sandals and stuff, so I haven't really had to like bend over. But we've had like the last couple days have been in like the 50s, which is cold for here, and I've had to like put tennis shoes on when we go on our morning walks, and I've just noticed that it's like getting a little difficult to do. I feel like I have to like take a deep breath and then like bend over and like try and get my shoes on. So I've just noticed that's happening a lot sooner than in my first pregnancy. So I've mentioned in my previous videos that I'm constantly peeing. I feel like that is just increased this second time around, but I've noticed that like when I go to sleep, I feel like there's more pressure on my bladder when I'm laying down. So I'm constantly peeing throughout the night more than usual. I have noticed if I lay on certain sides, it's not as bad, but yeah, I think I'm up to like at least 2 or 3 times more than I have been normally, because she's just like on my bladder, or she's like kicking and moving all night. I don't know what it is, but I'm always peeing all the time. I did want to point out that I still haven't given in, and I still haven't put any of my maternity clothes on. To be honest with you, I don't even know if any of them fit from my previous pregnancy, because I definitely like went up a couple sizes like in pants when after I had her. So I honestly haven't even tried them on, but I've kind of been just rocking the sweats and the leggings and stuff, and most of my jeans that I have were a little bit bigger fit postpartum, so I've just been wearing those and haven't had any issues like getting them buttoned or anything. So I'm still rocking no maternity clothes. I will keep you posted on that because I'm sure it's coming, because I feel like I'm already getting really big like every day. So that's pretty much it for symptoms the last couple weeks, but I did want to share kind of what's been going on in my life, what I've been doing, and just kind of where I'm at in the preparation stages for having baby girl. So I've been going super hard on my registry, just doing research and just adding items. I'm actually using Babylist for my baby registry this time around. It's super nice because you're able to just add items from like Amazon, Target, Etsy, or just wherever you want, and it's just like in one app, like in one registry. It makes it just super convenient if you want stuff from like different places, but you don't want to have like a million registries. So I highly recommend getting that if you are pregnant and looking for a good registry. I'm one of those people that does like so much research when it comes to your baby registry, so much so that I did actually start a baby on a budget series. I have uploaded my first video in that series. I will have that link down below, but I would highly recommend checking that out. I'm going to be doing tons of videos on like building your registry and like baby's first year expenses, just kind of everything that you're gonna expect that first year with your baby and like the whole pregnancy. I'm just gonna be sharing like tips and tricks on how to do it on a budget and how to save a lot of money, because at the end of the day, babies are expensive. So if we can save some money here and there, that's key. It already seems so crazy that we're almost in the third trimester. I just feel like this pregnancy has flown by. I know I've said that a lot, and I know I've heard that a lot from moms, like their second time around versus their first time around. And I think with the holidays coming up, I just have so much going on, and I think it just speeds through really quickly versus, you know, versus not having really much going on, if that makes sense. I'm really wanting to make sure I have everything ready for baby by 34 weeks. Last pregnancy, I had everything ready by 36 weeks. I just wanted to make sure, you know, just in case we had her early or anything like that, we were ready to go. Especially because with my first pregnancy as well as this one, our hospital where we're delivering is like an hour and a half away, and that's like without traffic. So I just want to make sure we have everything. And also I am going to be 37 weeks on Christmas, so I just wanted to make sure that when I'm like out of town for that, don't worry, I'm not flying, we're just driving up to my dad's, and I just wanted to make sure that I had everything ready to go before Christmas, and then I didn't have to worry about it if I went into labor or anything like that. So yes, that's my plan, is to have everything ready by 34 weeks. It is super exciting because this weekend is Halloween, and my dad and my stepmom are driving down from Oklahoma. They are retired, so they are going to be driving down to spend Halloween with Finley, our daughter, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. We're going to a pumpkin patch, and then we're going to a harvest festival, and we got her like a cute little costume, and it'll just be fun to just, you know, hang out. And also they are helping us finish some big house projects before baby comes. We bought this house in July, and I feel like we've been go on projects, and we're just getting to that point where I'm not really useful anymore with like lifting and moving and like painting and stuff like that. So they volunteered to help us out with like painting the rest of the house, as well as installing some flooring and just some last minute like decoration stuff. So I'm just so thankful that they're gonna be here, because we were gonna have to like wait until after baby was born, and I don't even know what to expect with 2 under 2, so I'm just assuming that it's probably gonna be a little chaotic in the beginning. So the last thing we want to worry about is projects. If you don't follow me over on Instagram, I post over there all the time, especially on stories pretty much every day, but I will be sharing a lot of the house kind of renovations and a lot of before and afters over there. So I'll have that up on the screen if you want to go follow me over there to just kind of keep updated on house stuff. And I also just wanted to mention that I have so much going on behind the scenes, and I think that's kind of why this pregnancy feels like it's flying by, because my husband and I have these huge goals that we want to accomplish before baby comes, as well as after she comes, probably in the springtime, and we're just hustling as hard as we can to get all of these things done. We're in the middle of starting a business as well as multiple streams of income, and it's just a lot going on, and it's super exciting, and I'm really excited to take this journey. I'm going to be sharing more of that with you guys on this channel, so make sure again you are subscribed so you can stay up to date on that. I'm just really excited to see how God moves during this season and what's up ahead. I just feel like there's so much coming, and it's just really motivating me during this last like trimester of pregnancy. I think it's really just gonna help keep me focused up until baby comes and not like get in that I'm super pregnant slump. I don't know if anyone else gets in that, but I definitely do, where I just get to that point where I just don't feel like doing anything, which is totally fine. You need to rest and relax if you feel like you need to, but I just like having like projects and lists and things to do all the time. Makes me feel productive. So yeah, that's what's been going on the last couple weeks. So let's do a bump update. I definitely feel like my stomach hasn't gotten super big since like the last bump update that I've done, but I definitely feel like she's like lower, if that makes sense. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and that you are subscribed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!